Hey guys, it's Technology Freak, and I want to do a tutorial on a tutorial that covers the orientation of the Zoom H1 Essential. So there are two microphones, one that goes to the left, one that points to the right. And then, ignore the background. On the left side, there's a headphone jack for an output, audio out. A volume wheel to control the volume of the playback of recorded files. And a power switch on the right is an audio in for external microphones and probably aux cables, I don't know. A USB-C port and a menu button, and not only that, an SD card slot which can hold, micro SD card slot, which can hold up to a 1 terabyte micro SD card. And on the back is a battery cover. Jeez, I hope I didn't destroy that. That would be the worst thing if I would have done that. Well, it's tied on there. The front, actually also on the back, is a camera mount, a tripod mount, where you could mount a tripod to it. Above that is a speaker. On the front face is the screen of the recorder. From left to right below that is a stereo button that goes from on to off. A low cut filter button which toggles through the low cut filter options. A mark button which can mark a recording, and a trash button. In menus, they all serve as back. They serve as back. Back through menus, forward through menus, and enter a menu. So the left one would exit or go back a menu, but the two in the middle would actually, so one would go back an item, one would go forward an item. Kind of like arrows, but anyways, yeah. Below that is a different thing when it comes to recording. When it comes to recorders. So usually on a digital voice recorder, you'd find the record button on the right most times. Well, the record button is in the middle of 4 buttons, and those are transport buttons. Transport control. The one on the right is play pause. That's right below the trash or erase button. The one that is below it's below the stereo button, which would toggle, what do I say? Toggle the stereo on and off. Well, not on and off, but it would toggle it from stereo to mono. The one below that button that toggles from stereo to mono is the stop button. And in the middle is the record button, which also serves as a stop button. On most recorders, it serves as a pause button when recording. The next two, which are below, which are directly below stop and play pause respectively, are back and forward. They help you navigate through files. The buttons that I said navigated from menu item to menu item are also used for files. When in playback mode, the stereo mono toggle opens up a file options menu. So yeah, that took a lot longer than I thought it would. So yeah. So yeah, if you wanted audio in, it would if you wanted to connect it to if you wanted to connect like a actual piano to it and record audio from it, you would probably use the input jack instead of the output, because the output sends the audio to a device like headphones or external speakers. But yeah, there we go. I shouldn't have done that, but well, it's done.